Guys, so today I'm going to talk about strong wind launch control. Just going to keep the camera rolling. I'm going to talk through getting the wing out, keeping yourself safe, and I'll show you various tips and tricks that I've picked up over the years of flying just to keep things safe on a launch site. And I'm expecting the wind to pick up. That's the first thing. I'm aware of it on the forecast. I'm going to be flying in strong wind. I know it's predicted to be strong. It isn't strong yet, which already tells me I can expect there to be quite turbulent air as the wind increases. If you imagine you've got some stagnant air sitting here overnight, it's cooled down and you've got a layer of cool air, it's like a slug, and now you're going to get strong wind pushing against that. It's either going to run over the top, which will give you a shear layer, so as you go up you're going to expect turbulence, or it's going to come pushing through and try and bulldoze this air away, in which case you're going to have patches. As the air advances in certain places, you're going to get gusts and you can expect turbulence. So I can expect it to be a bit rough. I'm up for it, I'm ready for it. And one of the reasons why I'm comfortable to fly in this sort of stuff, have a look at the site. It's probably the safest site that we've got in the UK, I think, this Bo Peep. The only hazard you've got is one of these barbed wire fences at the back. This is the big hazard on a windy launch. The wind's coming from that side and it's blowing you against this fence. The top strand can really shred you. So look out for things downwind of you in strong wind. If I was approaching this fence and my glider was dragging me, I would either try and pull in on the back risers, you try and take the brake line, wrap like that, wrap, 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 and just keep wrapping until you've got the glider controlled. Or if the glider is up above your head or somewhere near the top, you aim to try and get your boot up high if you can, or your boot against something solid, so against that, and try and jump. So you're stepping up and jumping over. That's risky. I would rather kill the glider beforehand. And if you see somebody going towards a fence, try and grab their wingtip, not the lines, not the harness, wingtip on the glider. Try and get the pilot to put the glider over on one side. If you grab the wingtip, you should be able to kill it. But otherwise, you can land 2 miles that way on grassy fields, and you've got a very gentle slope, so you're not going to get rotor from the top of the hill. So I mean, there's really hardly any hazards here apart from other paragliders. Okay, so I'm going to just get myself ready, and I'm going to keep the camera rolling and talk you through some of the aspects. You'll see I've set up right near the fence. When the wind is strong, when I'm expecting strong wind, I usually position myself close to the obstacles. The reason being is as you pull the wing up, you're going to get yanked back in the wind, uphill, away from the obstacles. So you're actually creating yourself some space by being right up against the obstacle. You're going to get pulled that way, means you've got room and you're not using up space at the back of the launch before an obstacle downwind of you. So that's why I'm right up here against the fence. Also just to give the other guys a bit of space while they're launching. But don't be worried about being close to things when it's windy if you're on the downwind side of them, not on the upwind side. Helmet on. This is the first thing, and this is pretty much my habit before I get into the harness and stuff. Get the lid on. I've got this GoPro on, which I hate. I don't like having a helmet mounted GoPro. I recommend handheld or body mounted or riser mounted or pole mounted or 360 camera or anything else. You can check out my filming in flight video for more about that. Reason I've got it on here is I want to show you my hands while I'm doing ground handling, so it's just for you guys. I'll take it off afterwards. Okay, assuming that it's windy, I always get my gear ready across the wind. You've seen that in some of my videos. The glider down here. Get your lines out that way, and I open just a little bit of the wing. So pop it like that. Then I pull this side down slope a little bit and give it a little bit of a angle like that. So your normal pre-flight. Check my leg straps, check my speed bar is running smoothly. Up to the leg straps, chest strap, reserve handle, carabiners locked, mailons all connected, brakes running free, straps, helmet strap, helmets on. Get my back risers. There are many techniques for launching in strong wind. We've got a lot of videos, you can check them out. Depending on what you're trying to do, you can do a cobra launch from this position. The wings are already in a nice position for that. You can do A's and C's if you want to. You can just use the back risers. You can launch it skew from the one side, which is usually what I do. So let's just get a launch going here. This is normally what I would do. Pull it up from the side, let the wing swing out, bring it up, and off we go. Okay, we're clearly going to have to wait for some more wind to do strong wind launch control. So we'll take a break there. We'll pick up a lesson once the wind gets stronger. On the other side, happy days. Center of the glide is slightly up.